goes truth or dare to, I believe it was Leslie. Reagan go say, I dare you to lick Sam's toe. Girl, ew. What's up, you guys? It is Alicia P. Welcome back to my channel. I missed you. Or nice to meet you. I mean, I did just say what's up. And welcome if you're new. Ew. Anyway, today I'm going to tell y'all about the time that I basically had a birthday sleepover and it kind of went poopy because of a friend of mine. So, let's dive into the story. Is y'all ready for it? It's about to get good. It's about to get great. Y'all gonna be sitting here and being like, dang, she really eating up the story game right now. I'm laughing, I'm cackling, I'm doing all of it. All of it. Like, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for all that.
Y'all ready for this?
Okay, let's get into the story. Briefly, I'm gonna start y'all off with how it all started. So basically, I had met a few people at my job and we all became best friends. So it was kind of like a coworker becomes best friend story. So we gonna name these 3 people that I'm about to discuss. We gonna name them random names. So first, I had already knew this girl that I went to high school with that we became best friends. I'm gonna name her Leslie. Let me write this down in my phone too, because I will sit here and call these people different names like that, and then it's gonna be like I'm gonna call them their real name, and that's gonna be embarrassing. So let me go ahead and put in my phone who is who, because I will sit here and call these people wrong, like their real names. I don't want to do all that. So yeah, we got Leslie. She is the one that I met first in high school. So I already knew of her, but we became really good friends at work. So we gonna, and I did this because that's locked in. Then next you have my other friend who is my bestie at the moment. Love her, yeah. We're gonna name her Sam. So Sam was already like a really cool friend of mine too as well, but I met her at work as well. So basically we all became friends at the workplace. And then lastly, we're gonna name the last person, we're gonna name her Reagan. So yeah, you got Leslie, she's the one that I met at high school and then we became cool at work. And then you have Sam, who I was really good friends with at work, and then we became best friends all the time, and I love her now. Mwah. Sam know who she is. And then lastly you have Reagan, and Reagan is the main mother clucker of the story, the one who ruined the sleepover. She ruined the vibe, okay? I walked up in the vibe, I tried to grab the vibe got took, it got ripped out of my hands. So essentially, it was my birthday, October, baby, Libra season, you know what I'm saying? And I decided I wanted to do a birthday sleepover. I had been talking to my friends about this. My friends is in the 3 girls I was talking about. I have been talking about this to my friends for the longest. I wanted to do a little sleepover, make it cute. And I'm the type of person where I invite, a close-knit group of people. So I had only invited Leslie, Sam, and Reagan. So basically throughout this whole thing, I had told the 3 of them like, hey, I've already booked the hotel, it's fancy, it's cute, luxure. I literally said all y'all gotta do is send me $10, $10. And y'all already know how hotel prices are. It's expensive. But it done got worse now, obviously. This was like a couple years ago as well. So essentially, I tell them, hey, you just gotta send me $10. I'm paying for everything else. I'm paying for the food, the snacks, drinks, all of that. Literally, I was like, because this is my idea, y'all just gotta send $10. That way it kind of lets me know you're putting in on food. So basically, the time run around where it's time to go. I'm texting everybody, are y'all still coming? You still on your way? You still trying to get down, have some fun. And all three of them was like, yeah, I'm down. So Leslie sent her money, right? Sam sent her money, and Reagan is still holding on to them $10. Ain't sent nothing. And I'm telling y'all, this is the night of the event. The night of. I've already packed and prepped. You know, I just packed me a nice little sleepover outfit and another outfit for like, I think for work the next day. Because the way I booked my thing was, you know, I'm going to go for a night and then the next day go to work. But I spent like $200 on the room alone. And then not to mention, we'll get to the snacks and stuff like that too. But I did put in and buy a couple things. I think I bought like cupcakes and, you know, some drinks. That's it. I ain't buy nothing crazy. And I did say I was gonna offer food, so I kind of see. But I'm gonna get into like what exactly happened with that. That way y'all aren't like, ugh, it's giving cheap. You mad at her? She should be mad at you. Like, no, it's never that. Never that. Never that. Okay, we trying to get a good lighting. Okay, so basically I had told her just send your $10 and I got you. So essentially I text Reagan and I'm like, hey, I haven't seen your Cash App like for your $10. I haven't seen you send your money, right? She gonna text me back and say, girl, I will send you your money as soon as I get there. You know, I'm just a little tight for change. Here's the thing though. We all work together, so I know when we all get paid. I booked this to where I get paid the night before the hotel. And this hotel was, you pay the day of. So like you book it in advance and then they charge your card the day it's due. So I think I had booked it for like a Friday, like it was on my birthday, whatever day it was. But Thursday we get paid. So it's like, I know you got your money, bro. Like you not slick. I know you got your money. And then on top of that, don't say you can go if you don't have the $10 to give. But you know, I was still like in my red flag, don't see him era. If you watch my last video, and please go watch. This is what it looked like. Bing babadoo, watch. But yeah, basically she didn't send her money, so I was like, okay, whatever. But I know she said she gonna send it. That's a red flag, Alicia. But a younger Alicia didn't catch that. She wasn't on that wave. She didn't understand what those were. To her, those don't exist. They don't exist. Anyway, so the day comes, we all in the hotel room chilling, and I'm still waiting on her to send her money, but I ain't like tripping on it for real. But I mean, I really think that that's low down to like come to an event, do what she did, and still, you gonna see, still try to argue with me about paying that money, because she did. Okay, so picture this, we all sitting down, we chilling, and I brought like cards, little fun game ideas to do. That way we was kind of having a good time. Then on top of that, right before the hotel, most of us had already ate. So I tried to call her. I tried to call Reagan. Reagan didn't answer the phone. But me, Leslie, and Sam, you know, I'm trying to remember these names because I'm going to slip up and say that real name. Me, Leslie, and Sam had already slick ate. But we was like, we just going to go to the gas station and buy snacks. So we tell Reagan, hey girl, make sure you buy you some snacks. I only have a couple things at the hotel room. Like I didn't buy no crazy amount of food for everybody. Because essentially, I had told them, I was like, well, I said I was going to buy food. And Leslie and Sam was like, okay, well, we already bought our food. We already ate. So it ain't no big deal if you don't have no food at the hotel room. But they were like, we still want to stop for snacks, because who was trying to be up in there? Because especially since we was, you know, smoking. We were smoking. Who wants to be, you know, intoxicated because we didn't hungry? So that don't even make sense. We stop at the gas station and we all buy snacks. I tried to call Reagan and she didn't answer the phone. And then so I texted her and said, hey, we stopped at the gas station to buy snacks. And I had bought a couple extra snacks just in case, like, she might have not got the memo, like, that we stopped. But Still though, she texted me back and said okay. Now this was after I bought the snacks. So at this point it's like, you know that we stopped, you know we got snacks, it's not even that big of a deal, right? We get to the hotel room, everybody's chilling, sitting down. I got my game and stuff out, I got all this fun stuff out for everybody to do, but we're also watching TV. So the way the hotel room is set up is there is a couch in the living room, and it basically it's like a couch in the living room, and it has a pull-out bed, and then you have 2 big beds, right, and then a chair, and you know, all the other stuff. I tell them, I'm like, I don't know who wants the bed, who wants what, but I know obviously, definitely, since I'm the one that paid for the room, I know for sure, I ain't say this to them, but I know for sure that I deserve one of the big beds. Like, so Reagan is like, hey, I want to sleep on the other big bed. But y'all, she didn't say it like that though, right? She gonna say, well, a princess deserves to sleep right and deserves to sleep comfortably. Girl, you sound crazy as hell. Girl, pick somewhere to sleep and hush. That don't even make sense. But I let it slide because I was like, whatever. Even though it's like, you're doing the most at my birthday event. You're doing the absolute most. You're doing way too much. Okay. Anyway, so that already threw me, Sam, and Leslie off. We was like, girl, what? Like, okay. Take your pick your place and pick a bed. I don't know. And at first my initial thing was everybody was gonna like share a bed, or you know, if you wasn't comfortable sharing a bed, like, because this was the first time that I ever did anything with them as a group, so I wanted to make it, you know, the least awkward and uncomfortable as possible, because it's like, yeah, we was cool, but I've never hung out with these people that long outside of work. So we was trying to get into the motions of doing fun stuff outside of work, if that makes sense. So we sitting there chilling. She say that already threw us off, but we all was like, whatever, it's cool. We ain't even finna get into that. So then Reagan goes, y'all, I want to play truth or dare. All right. So we all like, sure. But I told her, like, to be honest, whenever I play truth or dare, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all too, I don't do the dare stuff. I'm not a dare person. I'm sorry, because them dares be off the wall. I don't do them little weird off the wall dares, okay? I don't do those. I don't do truth or dare. That's why I'm like, whenever I play truth or dare, I'm gonna tell the crew, I'm gonna tell the crowd, I'm gonna tell the crowd, I will literally say truth every single time you ask me to play that game. I will say truth, because I can answer a crazy off the wall question, but I ain't running around butt naked nowhere. I'm not doing that with y'all. So she got mad when I said that, and she was like, what? You gotta live a little, do a dare. And I told her, I said, oh, this me. Slumber. I'm not doing a dare. So she got mad at that. Like, she got livid, y'all. Like, she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, y'all gonna have to hate me a little bit. She goes, okay, whatever, I still want to play. So I'm like, sure. So she goes, truth or dare, to, I believe it was Leslie. So Leslie goes, okay, dare, right? Reagan go say, I dare you to lick Sam's toe. Girl, ew. Now, I'm not discrediting Sam, okay? I'm not saying Sam's toes was nasty or nothing. I'm just saying, ew, what's wrong with you? Like, what type of dare is that? Because I thought we was gonna be sitting here like, I dare you to call that boy. I dare you to text your boyfriend right now. I dare you to text your ex. You know, like, girls want to have fun era. Like, being goofy, silly, crazy. Goofyana. But that wasn't what she was on. So, yeah, when she said that question, I was like, what? Like, y'all said, ew. Like, oh my God, that's a weird question to ask somebody. But, you know, she ended up doing the dare. She did. And I was a little like, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Ew. Can't. That's why I don't do dares. Cause why did you dare that? I'm not licking no feet, nor no. And then we all just walked around the hotel room barefoot. So it's just, it don't sound right to me. It don't. So after that, essentially the questions get weirder and weirder. And then at some point, I get asked truth or dare by Reagan again. Cause I don't know how the game was working on who asked what. But like whenever it got to Leslie and Sam, whenever they did their truth or dare, like asking, it was not weird. You know, it was like funny, goofy, or just fun. You know, like fun, dirty questions. Right? So we get back to Reagan, and Reagan wants to ask me a question. And I go, okay. She said, truth or dare? And I said, well, you know my answer, truth. She said, are you secretly gay? I looked at her and said, girl, it ain't no secret. Cause then it's like you trying to call me out or something. Like I don't know what I like. So I said, girl, I like all that. The poom poom chum chum, the clump clump womp womp, with all that. Okay? And Sam was like, yeah, since when was it a secret? And Leslie just quiet, but she's shocked. Cause why would you ask me that? As if you did that. Like as if you read me to filth. No, you did not eat me up. Like, it felt like she was trying to comfort me. I don't know. In the comments, y'all let me know if y'all think she was trying to comfort me. Y'all comment, though, if y'all think she was trying to comfort me. Because, girl, what? You thought you ate? Since when was I secretly? Okay. And it's like, literally, I was so, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I was so vocal. So the fact that you would try to eat me up, you ain't do that. You ain't do what you thought you did, Sister Cat. So, get on. So, yeah, after she said that, I was like, well, no, it's not a secret. And then she was like, oh, okay. That's how she laughed. That's how Reagan laughed. Okay. None of us is laughing because you thought you ate. And then keep in mind, y'all, this is my birthday sleepover. Like, where is your respect? But like, where is your respect? Anyway, so after she asked me that, you know, I answered the question, and then eventually we stopped playing truth or dare. And we go outside, I believe. Yes. So eventually we smoke and everything, do all that. We leave the hotel room, do all that and everything, go smoke. And then we come back. So at this point, you know, we fried, laid to the side, you know, feeling good. Because at my event, we going up. But, you know, I was a little bit younger, so I wasn't drinking or anything. Because, yeah, I was adamant on, like, I'm not going to drink until I turn 21. Which I did. So I'm a drinker now. What? I'm 21. What? Like, we drinking. So, yeah, at this point, you know, we fried or whatever. We all chilling, hanging out. And we cracking up. We giggling at each other, having a good time. Eating our snacks, eating up good, eating food, just having a good time. So, meanwhile, Reagan looks like she is just having a bad day. Like, y'all, she looked like she having a bad day. Right. So keep in mind too, when we went to go smoke, she was like, she hit it once and she was like, oh my God, like, I feel it, like, this is crazy. And I'm like, girl, you acting paranoid. Like, why is you acting scary? Like, it was scary. Like, stop. Like, cause then you're gonna blow my high. And like, I don't get paranoid easily like that whenever I smoke. But like, it's gonna make me uncomfortable if somebody is like literally like spazzing out while we all trying to enjoy the high. You know, like that ain't cool. Nobody's gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be uncomfortable. So after we, you know, get done smoking everything, like I said, we was in the room chilling, eating, having a good old time. We get the weirdest experience of our lives. Like, we as in me, Leslie, and Sam, from this crazy mother clucker named Reagan. Okay, we get a weird experience. So we all chilling or whatever, and Reagan proceeds to go, hey, my sneaky link just put up on me and I want to go meet him outside. Can y'all all come with me? Yeah, we start making jokes, the three of us, about Reagan, saying like, who's gonna go with her, who's gonna go with her, because who is gonna go with her? But then we was all like, that wouldn't be fair if one of us go. And it's crazy because they kept trying to send me to go with her, and I'm looking at them like, I'm not going with her to go meet up with her sneaky link. Like, I remember that Reagan was sitting right there next to me, like sitting next to me. And she had said, me and Alicia is trying to go to sleep, so get out. Y'all, it was like 8 o'clock at night. And it's my birthday. And this is a birthday sleepover. Who was you talking about? And then I said, excuse me. And she was like, yeah, we're trying to go to bed. Good night, bye. And they was looking at me like, and I'm looking at them like, I don't know what she's talking about. And then on top of that, I think she had a crush on me too. And I could tell y'all more stories about her if you want. More stories about Miss Reagan. So yeah, they left me enough. And it got awkward because she was really trying to go to sleep. Like Reagan was really trying to go to bed. And I was like, well, I'm not going to bed in my bed right now. Like I'm going to go in the little living room area with everybody else. Like I'm gonna go hang out. So I went in there and we was all sitting on the pull-out bed, just cracking up, cracking jokes, having fun. So let me tell y'all what Reagan did next. Some very weird stuff. Just the whole night. Just throw it in the trash. Just throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. Okay? Like, okay, so where I left off, my camera had died. Where I left off was basically we all was in the living room area chilling because like I said, she wanted to go to sleep. So I was like, okay, bye, good night. So I went into the little living room and we were all laying on the pull-out couch, me, Sam, and Leslie. So Reagan come around the corner, y'all, and she starts standing over us. And let me demonstrate how she was doing it. Look at this. This right here is the like couch that we all laying on, and she doing this. Y'all, literally she is towering over us, staring. Do you know how weird that is to do that? It was giving very like uncomfortable energy. So then obviously me being me, I say, what's wrong? I thought you said you was tired. So now she like, why did y'all leave me in there by myself? Why did we leave by yourself? You said you was sleepy. What? Like that don't even make sense to me. So it was like, okay, the night is getting weird. It's getting really weird. I don't know. She's standing over us and she keeps talking to us, but she keeps saying how, you know, she uncomfortable and she's scared. She was like, I don't know what was in that, you know, in that stuff, but I don't feel right. And I'm like, y'all, like all three of us feel okay. Like if you was messed up, we would be messed up too. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't even make sense. Like what? So then she go back in there by herself, right? And eventually, you know, I get up to go check on her. She say she good. And then I come back in there and we cracking up and cackling again. So then she come back around the corner, standing over us again, being weird. And she goes, y'all, like this her with her phone. She was like, y'all, my sneaky link just texted me and said he want me to come outside. Can y'all walk me to the car? So we all looking, we making jokes and stuff. We like, who finna walk up to the car? Like, which one of us is gonna walk into the car? So then I said, okay, we might as well all go. So we all go. We get on the elevator. We cracking up with each other, kikiing. We walk to the entrance, and at this point, y'all, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like it's late. But like I said, you know, the next day I had to work, but I didn't have to work till like, you know, like damn near 5 o'clock at night or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, damn near. So basically we all on the elevator and you know we cracking up with each other, whatever. We get to the front entrance and she gonna turn around, look at all three of us and go, oh my god, y'all, I was just playing, there's no sneaky link. Girl, I'm finna smack you upside your head. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and you got us walking up in this lobby looking foolish and fried. That's embarrassing. And when I tell y'all, I turned red from anger. Like, why would you do that? So y'all, basically I got really angry because at this point you got us looking silly in this lobby because like we thought she had a sneaky link. But I mean, at the same time we was intoxicated too. So I mean, at the same time it's like we should have put two and two together that she was on some weird stuff. So instead of taking the elevator, I take the steps out of anger. And Leslie come with me on the steps, and then Sam comes with Reagan on the elevator because I'm leaving you alone. I'm leaving you alone. So then we get back up to the hotel and she was like, y'all, I was just playing, like why everybody's so mad at me, because we was all mad at her. And then I told her, I said, because that was really like, that didn't make no sense. Like, why did you do that? She was like, it was a joke, I was playing. Girl, you are not funny. So then, you know, fast forward, I would say me, Leslie, and Sam are like sitting in the room, like in the little living room area, chilling again, watching TV, cracking up. You know what we was doing before. But this time we a little weirded out by what Reagan is up to, because it's like, what the hell? Literally. I almost said another word. What the hell? Literally. Why did you do that? So eventually, you know, I go back in there, because I don't know, I kind of felt bad that she was kind of like singling herself out, even though at this point I was still really mad at her, because you're being really weird. Like, it's giving odd energy, like you just ain't never came up out this house before. Like, I don't know, like it's giving like I've never been outside, I've been living under a rock. Very weird energy. So I went in there to check on her. So then we eventually, you know, I stay up because the other girls, Leslie and Sam, they fall asleep. So I would say me and Reagan, we stay up and we just talking. And we had a serious conversation, and I actually felt bad for her at some points, because we was really talking about like serious stuff, like that happened in her life that she was really like depressed and upset about. So I was like, okay. So it felt good. It felt like we were getting somewhere. It felt like she finally like cleaned up her act with what was going on, because at the same time I still felt bad for her. But then it was when she switched up. So I had took like a nap, and then I woke back up and she was still awake, but she was staring at me, y'all. Like Reagan was like, she was staring at me while I was asleep. Not over me or anything, but like when I woke up, it was like a, you up? Oh my God, like, y'all, I'm scared. What? I'm so scared right now. Like, I don't understand what's going on. So I wake back up and I was like, you good? Because I mean, she was staring at me. And so then we have another conversation. And then eventually she goes, I think I'm finna leave, because, you know, I just feel uncomfortable. I don't know what was going on. It's getting really weird. I don't know. Like, you're being really weird. But yeah, she was like, I feel uncomfortable. So she left, y'all, right? The other two wake up and they're like, where did she go? So I tell them she left. And when she walked in the hotel room, I forgot to say too that she said that it was dingy, dusty, crusty in the hotel room, even though it was pretty nice. And so I was like, okay, you're doing the absolute most. Anyway, so I asked her the next couple days later, I'm like, so are you gonna send my $10? Y'all, she sent me back a long-winded text trying to say that I'm a cheapskate. Bro, how am I a cheapskate when I'm literally asking you for the money that you agreed upon? I literally said, if you're not paying, you're not coming to the event. Like, I was dead serious. Like, if nobody put in that contribution, I was fine with having a hotel party by myself. To be honest with you, it would have been a little boring, but I mean, I would have made it live. But I mean, y'all can't agree to it and then say like, doo-doo, not doing it. Like, no, you can't do that. So yeah, she tried to call me a cheapskate, and I was like, girl, you're the cheapskate. And then, you know, essentially she eventually she sent me the money and stuff like that. But it was just like, really you doing all that over $10? It's giving brokety okety. Like, just send the money and I won't bring it up anymore. How about that? Just send the money and it's done. Like, literally. All right, that is the story, guys. I know it wasn't as crazy and off the wall, but it was a pretty juicy story. But yeah, that was the time that I had a birthday sleepover and it kind of went wrong. Because I mean, she was being really weird and controlling, and it was odd. And that's why I was like, I have more stories about Reagan and like literally the weird vibes that she would put off as a person. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. I do hope y'all subscribe, like, be my best friend, do all the things that I have been asking you to do. That way I can grow, and then when I grow, we can make a community. Yay. But yes, please subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all in a few days. All right. Bye.